Hello, my dear students of 10th standard. Today I will explain about the model question paper of first summative examination. Already we have wrote the first unit test and the second achievement test, which are of 20 marks, but the summative examination paper, that is 80 marks paper, and here I will explain about the type of questions, which type of question will come in the examination. Here 6 questions are there. You will ask 6 questions, and the first question, that is the multiple choice question. It is the first question. Here 8 questions will be asked. They will give 8 questions, and each question they will give 4 options. 4 options. Among these 4 options, you have to choose the correct answer. You have to choose the appropriate and correct answer and write it along with its alphabetical order. For example, the first question, who implemented the blue water policy? That question is there, and here 4 options are given. A option is Vasco da Gama, B Queen Elizabeth, and C is Francisco de Almeida, and D is Albuquerque. These are the 4 options given here. Among these 4, you have to choose a correct and suitable answer and write it along with its alphabetical order. Here the correct answer for this question is the blue water policy was implemented by Francisco de Almeida. So you have to write here C, because option C is the correct answer. Option C is Francisco de Almeida. So you have to write C, Francisco de Almeida. And question number 2, then you will get 1 marks. Now question number 2, dash facilitated the expansion of modern education in India in the beginning. In the beginning, who facilitated the expansion of the modern education in India? For this question also 4 options are given. The first option is Lord Cornwallis, second is Lord Macaulay, third is Charles Wood, and fourth is Warren Hastings. These are the 4 options given. Among these 4 options, which is correct answer, you have to choose it and write it along with its alphabetical order. Here D, that is Warren Hastings. Warren Hastings facilitated the expansion of modern education in India in the beginning. It is the correct answer. And the next one is an exclusive attachment or loyalty to one's own region is called as dash. Here first you understand the question. An exclusive attachment or loyalty to one's own region is called as, what it is called? Here 4 options are given. The first option is regionalism, second is communalism, third is, that is C option, that is linguism, and fourth option is socialism. Among these 4 options, which is correct? Here the correct answer is A, that is regionalism. A, regionalism is the correct answer. That is an exclusive attachment to one's own locality is called as regionalism. So here answer is regionalism. So you have to write A, regionalism. Now 4th question is dash season falls between mid-September to November. 4 seasons are there: rainy season, summer season, winter season, and retreating monsoon season. 4 seasons are there. But here what they asked, dash season falls between mid-September to November. Which season falls between mid-September to November. Here 4 options are given here. The first option A is summer, second option is that is B, winter season, then third is that is C, that is rainy season, and D, that is retreating monsoon season. Here which is the correct answer? Here correct answer is D option is correct, and that is D, retreating monsoon season. It falls between mid-September to November. Like such type of 8 questions are given, will be given in the examination, and in all 8 questions you have to write the answer correctly, appropriate answer along with its alphabetical order. Now question number 2, that is answer the following in a sentences each. Here also 8 questions will be given, and you have to answer all these 8 questions in a single sentence, in a word or in a single. Here the first question is name the British collector shoot dead in Kittur revolt. Who was the British collector shoot dead in Kittur revolt? You know, the British collector Thackeray shoot dead in Kittur revolt. It is one sentence answer which will carry 1 marks. Here 8 questions and 8 marks. Here 8 question will be given. So write in a sentence or in a word. Here Thackeray, or in full sentence, the British collector Thackeray was shot dead in Kittur revolt. That is enough. Now next question, how were the civil servants appointed during the British period? How were the civil servants appointed during the British period? During the British period, the civil servants were appointed through competitive examination. You know, that time also the British conducted the civil service examinations, and who will qualify, who will pass in the civil service examination, they will be appointed as a civil servants. So through the competitive examinations, civil servants are appointed by the British at that time. That is also one sentence answer. Now the next example is who adopted Panchashila principles? Who adopted the Panchashila principles? You know, in 1954, Panchashila principles were adopted. Who adopted these principles? For that is also one sentence answer. Here answer is Chow En-lai, Prime Minister of China, and Jawaharlal Nehru, Prime Minister of India, adopted the Panchashila principles in 1954. That is also a 1 mark answer. Now next example is what are the mango showers? What are the mango showers? Here the pre-monsoon showers. Here the answer is the pre-monsoon showers during April and May are called as mango showers. Why they are called mango showers? Because these monsoons, they help the mango crops. So they are called as the mango showers, which occur in China during the April and May. So they are called as pre-monsoon showers in Kerala during the April and May. These are the pre-monsoon showers. Pre-monsoon showers in Kerala during April and May. They are called as the mango showers. Why they are called mango showers? Because they help the mango crops. So they are called as mango showers. Now question number 3. Here question number 2, 8 questions will be asked, and you have to write all these 8 questions in one sentence. Now question number 3, here also 8 questions. 8 questions will be asked, and each carry 2 marks. that is a 16 mark question, that is a question number 3. Here answer the following questions in 2 to 3 sentences, 2 to 3 sentences each, and which question carries 2 marks. Here first example, which are the physical features of India? Which are the physical features of India? You know that northern mountains, northern Great Plains, then the plateau of peninsular India, and coastal plains and islands. These are the 4 physical divisions of India. It carries 2 marks. Now, next question is, name the 2 type of codes introduced by Warren Hastings. You know, Warren Hastings, he introduced 2 type of codes. Which are these 2 type of codes? Here answer is, first one is Diwani Adalat. Diwani Adalat as a civil code. Diwani Adalat as a civil codes. And second is Fauzdari Adalat as a criminal codes. These are the 2 type of codes introduced by the Warren Hastings. Now next question, mention the causes for the corruption. What are the causes for the corruption? Here the main causes for corruption, you have to write it in 3 to 4 sentences. The first cause is natural human tendency for selfishness. You know the natural human tendency for selfishness, eagerness to fend of personal emergencies. His eagerness to fend his personal emergencies, and personal gain leads to a person engaged in the corruption activity. Now second is lack of strict supervision. Lack of strict supervision. People engage in the corrupt activity. The people engage in the corruption activity, that is lack of strict supervision, and weak legal empowerment also leads to the corruption. Weak legal empowerment. You know, there is no proper rules and regulations to punish the corrupt people. So weak legal empowerment also leads to the corruption. So here you have to write 2 points. The first point is natural human tendency for the selfishness, eagerness to fend of personal emergencies, and personal gain. Personal gain also leads to the corruption. Now the second point is lack of strict supervision and weak legal empowerment also leads to the corruption. Like here, 8 questions will be asked, and you have to write all these 8 questions in 3 to 4 sentences, and it will carry 16 marks, because 8 questions and 16 marks. Each question carries 2 marks. Now question number 4. Here answer the following questions in 6 sentences each. Answer the following in 6 sentences each. Here 9 questions will be given, and each question carries 3 marks. 3 marks questions, and there 9 questions are asked. For example, post offices. You know, what are the services rendered by the post offices? Or sometime they will ask question like this: post offices are undertaking various financial transactions to justify. Like this also they will ask. For that, the answer is the post office undertake various financial transactions, such as they issue national saving certificate, because most of the post offices are in rural areas. So they issue national saving certificates. Then they also issue Kisan Vikas Patra. Kisan Vikas Patra, and you know, the monthly recurring deposits, they collect the monthly deposit, recurring deposits, and they also render service like postal life insurance, then pension payments, transfer of money. These are the services rendered by the post offices in rural as well as in urban areas. Now the next question is, what are the Panchashila principles? What are the Panchashila principles? For that, you have to write all the 5 principles. You know, these principles are adopted by the Chou Enlai of Prime Minister of China and then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru of India in 1954, and they adopted 5 principles. These 5 principles are respecting each other's sovereignty and national interest. The first principle is that that is respecting each other's sovereignty. Respecting each other's sovereignty. We have to respect the sovereignty of the China, and Chinese also respect the sovereignty of the Indians, and they also respect the national interest of both the countries. And second one is non-invasion of each other, not waging wars. India should not wage war on China, and China should not attack India. So that is non-invasion of each other. Now the third principle is non-interference in internal affairs. Non-interference in the internal affairs of each countries. India should not enter the internal affairs of the China, and China should not enter the internal affairs of the India. That is the third principle, that is non-interference of in internal affairs. Now the fourth one is mutual cooperation and respect. Mutual cooperation and respect. You know, India should cooperate with the aspect like social, economic, religious and cultural life of China, and China should cooperate the economic, political and social aspects of India. That is mutual cooperation and respect. And fifth principle is that peaceful coexistence, maintaining the peaceful coexistence in both the countries. Like 9 questions will be asked, and all these 9 questions you have to write in each question you have to write in 6 sentences each. Now question number 5, that is answer the following in about 8 to 10 sentences each. Here 4 questions will be asked, and each question will carry 4 marks, total 16 marks. That is question number 5. Here one example I will tell you, that explain the method adopted by Rayana to fight the British. What are the methods adopted by Rayana to fight against the British? Here you have to write it in points. You have to write it in points, about 6 to 8 points. Here Sangoli Rayana fought for independence of Kittur. For what he fought? He fought for the independence of Kittur province against the British. Then second, he felt that it was his duty to liberate his motherland. What do you think? He felt that it was his duty to liberate his motherland, and he fought with Rani Chennamma, and he was imprisoned alongside. Both of them were imprisoned, but afterwards he was released by the British. Rayana was released by the British. Then he developed a sense of nationalism and organized an army. He developed, when he was released by the British, he developed a sense of nationalism and he organized his own army, he organized a secret meetings in sensitive geographical areas. Here, where he conducted his meetings, he organized secret meetings in a sensitive geographical locations. Sensitive geographical locations. He conducted his secret meetings. Means in a forest, in a hillock areas. In hillock areas, he conducted secret meetings. And next, he aimed at looting the treasury and taluka offices of the British. He also aimed at looting the British treasury and taluka offices of the British. And he had army of 500 soldiers. Here he also built a strong army. It has 500 soldiers. So he had an army of 500 soldiers and become furious with the villagers. He became furious about the villagers because some villagers, they assisted the British army. So he became furious with the villagers who were assisting the British army. Like this, you have to answer these questions in 8 to 10 points. Then you will carry 4 marks. So such type of 4 questions will be asked which carry 16 marks. And now last question, that is the map work. Here you have to draw an outline map of India and mark the given places which carry 5 marks. For map drawing 1 mark, and for the marking the location, marking the given location, for that 4 marks, total 5 marks for map work. Sometime they will ask question like draw an outline map of India and mark the physical features of India. That time you have to mark the northern mountains, the great northern plains, then the peninsular India and the coastal regions of India. Like this, you will get 5 marks. You have to draw the map properly. Already we are given for the practice. So you have to practice map drawing and also the location of important places. Location of the Himalayan mountains, location of the northern plains, location of the western coastal region, then marking the eastern coastal plain. And sometimes they will ask about the rivers. When they ask about the rivers, you have to mark like this. You should not point out the rivers. You have to mark like this. The flow of river. You have to mark the flowing course of the river or the flow of a river. And if they asked location of some important cities, capitals, like that time you have to mark like this. When they ask mark the capital city, that is Delhi, you have to mark like this. Like you have to practice the map drawing and also the location of the places. So the question paper contains, it is 80 marks paper and you have to prepare for the first summative examination.